Hi, I'm Bob LaFrance, and I'm the new director at the David Owsley Museum of Art at Ball State University. And this is my first year. I'm very excited about Ball State and about the building here, the museum itself, the young talent here at Ball State, lots of great students, and the fact that we are expanding. For instance, there's a fabulous painting by Guillaume Voirillot, 18th century Frenchman, of a man plucking a violin, plucking chords on a violin. This year was the year of the movie Gift of David T. Owsley, named after the owner, and the fact that if you look through the collection in the galleries here, you'll see written on the labels, Gift of David T. Owsley, on a large percentage of the items in the galleries. So they decided, they being Rob Brookie of the digital storytelling program, he's the head of that, and telecommunications at Ball State, and Shane Dresch, who was the director of the film. And they put together a wonderful series of interviews of people who talk about what's so important about the David Owsley Museum of Art. What does it do for our community? What does it do for the university? And there's also interviews with David Owsley as well, and many others who talk about the museum and why it's so important. On May 21st, the show will premiere on the local WIPB, which is the local PBS station, and then it'll be entered in many different film festivals across America. It's wonderful because the film is about David's generosity to Ball State, to the city of Muncie, and to the entire state of Indiana. I've been here 1 year, and in that 1 year we've had several exhibitions. The largest is one called Fractured Narratives, a strategy to engage. And this was a contemporary art exhibition which involved 14 international artists, famous names like William Kentridge and Maya Lin, but also some newer artists, some younger artists like Eric Gottesman. In any case, it was a bit of a blockbuster here. We filled up a good sizable chunk of the museum and all of our exhibition galleries with works of art, and invited the public in to see the latest contemporary world art. In the summer of 2015, we decided to have a knockoff show called Fractured Narratives Youth Collaboration. The Fractured Narratives Youth Collaboration is actually the result of a visit by the artist Eric Gottesman, who came to town, an important contemporary artist, came to Muncie and worked with children in the local Boys and Girls Clubs, Motivate Our Minds, and other community groups, and taught them how to do social engagement through photography. Actually, the most interesting exhibition at the moment during the summer of 2015 is Gift of David T. Owsley, named after the documentary, in which we're showing the documentary so people can learn more about David Owsley and what he's done for this university, but also to display some of his most recent donations and loans to the museum. In the fall, we're looking forward to some shows that are guest curated. One will be guest curated by a local watercolor artist and specialist who will gather together some of the great masterpieces of watercolor from the David Owsley Museum of Art. We'll display those in the galleries, and then he will give us demonstrations. Another show that we're going to have coming up in the fall of 2015 will be essentially guest curated by a faculty member in photography, Mark Sari. And Mark is going to come in, and again, we're going to open the doors of the collection to him. He can choose whatever photographs he would like, as long as he uses those photographs to help teach a class during the fall. It's been a wonderful first year here at the museum and at Ball State University, and we look forward to seeing you in the galleries.